Today's coin journey takes us back to a classic American coin that has been part of everyday life for generations. The 1984 P5-cent USA coin. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary nickel that millions of people used in the 1980s. But when collectors take a closer look, they find a story of design tradition, minting history, and small details that make this coin more interesting than people think. Let's explore what makes the 1984 P nickel special and why collectors still search for clean examples. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore coins from around the world, their value, their stories, and the history they carry. If you enjoy learning about coins and uncovering hidden treasures in pocket change, you are in the right place. The 1984 P5-cent coin belongs to the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which started in 1938. This series replaced the Buffalo nickel and introduced a brand new American design featuring President Thomas Jefferson and his historic home Monticello. By 1984, the Jefferson nickel had already been struck for more than 4 decades, making it one of the most familiar coins in American circulation. The P mint mark on the 1984 nickel shows that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint before 1980. Philadelphia nickels carried no mint mark, but starting in 1980, the letter P became a regular feature. On the obverse of the coin, you see the portrait of Thomas Jefferson created by sculptor Felix Schlag. His design was chosen through a national competition held in the late 1930s. Jefferson's portrait shows him facing left with his hair tied back and his coat collar raised, a style that reflects his era. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" appear on the sides, with the date 1984 positioned clearly. Even with decades of use, this portrait remains a powerful symbol of American leadership and early United States history. On the reverse, you see Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, located in Virginia. Felix Schlag designed this reverse as well, and the building stands as one of the most recognizable structures in American coinage. The design captures the columns, the dome, and the front steps with simple but strong lines. Above the building is the motto E Pluribus Unum, and around the bottom you see the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Monticello stayed on the nickel for more than 60 years, becoming one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Now let's talk about the value and worth out of the 1984 P nickel. Most circulated examples are common because the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of them. In worn condition, the coin is normally worth face value. However, collectors pay attention to uncirculated examples in bright original condition. A clean 1984 P nickel without scratches or heavy marks can be worth a few dollars, especially in higher mint state grades. Coins graded near mint state 66 and above become more valuable because they are harder to find without contact marks from the minting process. There are also varieties and minor errors that collectors look for. Some 1984 nickels show die cracks, off-center strikes, or filled mint marks. These errors can bring higher value depending on their size and visibility. While the 1984 P nickel does not have a major nationally recognized variety like some other dates, small minting flaws still interest collectors and can make certain coins worth more than their normal value. Another interesting point about the 1984 nickel is its composition. The coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy that has been used for decades, giving it a silver-gray color and strong durability. This composition allowed the coin to survive heavy circulation, which is why collectors often search for high-grade examples that avoided wear and tear. The 1984 P5-cent coin may look simple, but it carries the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the long history of the Jefferson nickel series, and the careful craftsmanship of American coin design. If you enjoyed today's coin story, make sure to like and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more coin adventures every day.